Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be showing you my highest round on chimps mode in btd6 after the late game changes and update and stuff like that. Because there has been a lot of changes to late game, and now what's it called? The old late game highest rounds for chimps mode used to be like rounds like 200 and stuff. But it's no longer possible. Because you can no longer get the God Temple, and they took out a lot of old OP stuff. And so, yeah, right now I'm using Avatar of Wrath, which is probably the most broken tower in the game right now. And Superstorm, because, you know, how are you gonna blow everything back? And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die right here. Okay, so yeah, this is the highest round I can get to in btd6 chimps mode. This is like the 20th time I attempted this, so I decided to just record it before like I try it again and like I die off screen or like not recording. And yeah, so round 151, I haven't seen any videos about the new late game stats for btd6 chimps mode. But I'm working on another thing where what's it called? I'm trying to use Churchill instead, and then I'm thinking about using submarines instead. So that's unfortunate that I died right there, unless you didn't see that last balloon. So what I originally did was I started off with a druid in the corner, and not in the corner. What's it called? In the first box, you know what I mean? I started off with a druid. This box right here. Start off right here, and you have to place these guys like extremely well, or else all of them won't be able to fit, and then your village won't be able to fit like right here either. And so then afterwards, I put my superstorm right here, because surprisingly, although you have to go into a little bit of late game, you can afford a superstorm and just leave the Avatar of Wrath right here by itself, and it should work. And I had Oben, so that way the Avatar of Wrath starts off in an instant like 200 attack speed, or whatever that thing was. I forgot what it's called. But what's it called? Shit, I'm so distracted right now. I need to stop. Shit. So this guy right here, the alchemist. This is probably the most useful upgrade in late game stats, because when you place him down on like round 143, he already gets to like a million pops. That's just how insane his unstable concoction is. And what's it called? In order to get extra damage off, I use the super brittle upgrade. Damn, I really wish I did this part before I decided to kill myself. Oh well. And my new strategy, I've tried so many strategies. I've tried using ninjas. I tried using different kinds of druids. You know what I mean? Like actually no, I actually use the same druids all the time. And I tried combining ninja and druid, and I mean, like, it didn't last as long. It lasted till like round 146 or something like that with ninja and druid. And then I try to make a temple, like I tried like 300 times, and it's the reason why I'm like super high level now, because I just been farming XP by doing chimps mode over and over. But I tried using a gizzard, because actually I did the math, and only one archmage and like a small ninja, or like a low upgraded ninja, is enough to fulfill the magic cost for a temple, which honestly kind of surprised me. I always thought it was like the sell price and all that stuff, but you know, it's whatever. And then I try to use Ice Golem Impale and then villages, and after I realized that there's almost no way of getting all that stuff, I decided to try and make a proto temple. And if you don't know what I mean, I'll show you what a proto temple actually is. So let's change to hero. By the way, this Oben is the ugliest hero skin I've ever seen. I bought all the hero skins. I'm not buying that one though. Trash. Anyways, so logs, whatever, sandbox, whatever. So what a proto temple is, it's like what's it called? It's like a normal temple, but it has a lot cheaper sacrifices, and obviously cheaper sacrifices means weaker temple. But like, a proto temple, what I was trying to use for a proto temple was enough support, like this. I was trying to use a 230 village. Shit, what was the other one? Oh yeah, I was trying to use an energizer. By the way, energizer is like extremely good for dealing with purple clumps in late game, which honestly like really surprised me. And icicle impale, I'm pretty sure. I tried these three, and then when you get it makes a proto temple, and because it only summons one specter and all that other stuff. Honestly, I could put like a main Moab and finish up the military already. It was like, nah. And then I tested it, and it doesn't get past 150 by itself, which would be all your money anyways. Well, actually, hold on. Shit, let's just give this guy camo, and that camo, that. And then let's just get an impale, and this still doesn't beat this late game shit. Oh shit, that's not impale. It still doesn't beat round 150, which the Avatar of Wrath actually did, which I ain't gonna lie, really surprised me. But so this is the round 150 with impale. This guy doesn't have enough DPS to actually take out a bad balloon by himself. As you can see, he's struggling with just these DDTs, which honestly is kind of pathetic. The only reason why he's not already dead is because of impale and the village boost. But even this proto temple is extremely weak. He's gonna die eventually, which is unfortunate, which means that all that time you spent getting this temple is useless. Honestly, this is a pretty lucky round. Oh well, you guys seen enough already. There's nothing here. So then I was testing to see even if a normal temple with the same stuff could defeat round 150. Well, that was actually a really easy round 150. So I'm gonna try like a max support, max military. Just get max all the primary support and all that other stuff. Technically, support isn't necessary if you're not going to get anything else, but I mean, like, it's kind of necessary for chimps mode late game, because then it makes everything super cheap and you don't get a lot of money. You don't get like any money at all in chimps mode late game. And so let's get that. And so now we have a max temple. Let's just get in the same additional bus, a 230. And an impale. I could add Oben, but I don't know if I really want to. Okay, then I just lagged out. Alright, and let's just send around 151 where the Avatar of Wrath died. So right now, his DPS, it's kind of doo-doo, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty sure he'll die as soon as DDTs come. And there's like nothing you can do. Like, I'm gonna keep him targeting the bad balloon. Oh shit, we have to turn him to first to see if he can even kill the DDTs. He's taking too long, and we died. So as you can see, even with the max powered God Temple, you'll die. Let's just test magic for all those who think that magic would be better off than support. Alright, so let's just sell that guy. So primary is an absolute must. That's honestly like the most important one. And like you can argue that like maybe support's better. I don't know. But I personally think primary is the best one. So let's just get all the magic shit real quick. Like, I know you wouldn't be able to afford any of this in the real game, but you know what I mean. So let's get a max magic, and I'll wait until all the avatars summon. Alright, so all the magic little avatars spawn, and so let's do this now. Let's see if he's better with magic or without magic. So, without the support sacrifices, the Icicle Impale is obviously going to be doing less damage per shot, and it's going to be shooting slower. But that means the Temple is going to have higher DPS now because of the little avatars, and he has that mini blowback thing, which I ain't gonna lie, kind of sad it doesn't affect DDTs. It would be so useful if it could at least affect those. And we're gonna leak again. Alright, so even a maxed magic temple would leak to around 150. So we could just give it like an alk buff and open. You know, since technically speaking, you would have open by this time in the game. At least level 20. So, yeah, let's just be generous and give him that, whatever, I don't care. You give him a max level 20 Oben, and let's say you have a lot of money, right, and you can afford, which is impossible, but you can afford 2 stronger stimulants, and I'd prefer perishing potions, because it would keep it would make the alchemist do more damage over time. And then let's give unstable concoction, alright? So let's just give him all these benefits, which is already impossible to get into chimps mode. And let's see if he does better or worse. So far, it looks about the same, but it's just started, so you would expect that. And actually, he popped that fast. And let's see if he can take the DDTs that are going to come soon. Honestly, he may or may not. I'm not sure. So here come the DDTs. He does have extra pierce, attack range, faster attack speed, and all this other stuff. So he should be able to defeat it. But even then, the bad balloons just have so much HP that they're not really doing anything. Let's check the pops on this guy. He only has like 1 million right now. By the way, if you didn't know, the Super Monkey or the God Temple's pop count is like kind of messed up and stuff. And so far, he's not doing nearly as much damage as like an Avatar Wrath would have done. Well, actually, the Avatar Wrath would have been around the same thing, I'm pretty sure. It's just that when a lot of times when you're in late game and like the what's it called? A lot of DDTs spawn before anything else do, then you have a chance of dying. That's why you use Sabo or something else until like the bigger balloons can come onto the screen and increase the Avatar Wrath's pop count. So he looks like the God Temple's gonna be able to beat this before they get out of the screen. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just speed this up. I don't know why it's in slow-mo. So far he has 2 million pop damage and all this other shit. But round 151, highest round I can get to in chimps mode with the strongest things you can. And I don't think anyone else is going to beat it. And so, there you go. This is... Well, the God Temple isn't actually in the game. It was the Avatar Wrath and Superstorm. Which, by the way, if you don't get Superstorm, you're absolutely screwed. There's no way you can make it past round like 120 or anything like that. And this guy actually is doing less damage than the... Oh my god. He's doing less damage than the Avatar Wrath was. Hold up. I'm gonna do some testing real quick. Alright, so I did some testing. Super Brittle doesn't add anything, which is what the Avatar Wrath had. So, Avatar Wrath confirmed stronger than God Temple. So, disappointment. Alright, so that's all for this video, guys. Just wanted to show you. I don't know if this is a world record, but you know, it's whatever. But round 151, highest round, chimps mode. After late game changes, I need to make sure I put that in parentheses, or else everyone's gonna be like, no, like round 200 before by isab, or whatever. It's like that doesn't count. It was before when everything in the game was easier, and he had a lot more OP things. All right, all right. So like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.